Hey guys, how's it going, Crepanium? So yes, I've been playing Path of Exile for the last 2 days, and I have to say it's been a blast going through the challenging content. But, last night I reached a point where I'm just farming, and I have to say, I didn't anticipate how not fun that would actually be. And over this course of playing Path of Exile, I developed the Hearthstone itch, where I really just want to play a few games. So last night I got back into it, but overall. I'm kind of experiencing a little bit of Hearthstone withdrawal that I should satisfy at the latest in about 4 or 5 days. So we'll see about that. But the cool stuff that I want to talk about today has to do with the Hearthstone patch notes. They haven't really been released into the details, but the large-scale stuff, Blizzard has announced what's going to go down. And some of it is really cool, and I want to tell you guys what it's about, how it'll impact the game, and what you can expect to do after the changes come into play. So the main thing is the balance stuff. They said they're going to tone down some of the rogue cards and rogue minions. There's only one rogue minion that's really ridiculous, and we all know which that minion is. It's the Defias Ringleader. So, toning down that card is pretty much the biggest no-brainer ever, and I'm sure they're going to nerf a bunch of other cards. The main problem really resides in Arena. Yes, in Constructed, rogues are still quite dominant, but they're really not like the end-all be-all of the deck list in Constructed. But in Arena, they're a real problem because all the cards that people consider really overpowered are the most common ones. And in Arena, the rarity actually matters a lot when it comes to building a deck because, while, let's say, some Druid cards are comparable, most of the Druid cards are not going to be in the base set. They're not going to be as common. Same goes with the Shaman and a few other classes as well. So that's kind of the idea. And we'll have to see what they do in regards to that, which I think is the core of the problem. And the other part that is really exciting is that they're looking into having play be more rewarding. So what that means is when you do ranked, when you do arena, they want you to feel like you are gaining more as you are doing it. And I think that's a problem. For me it's not really a big problem because largely I was playing the game to understand it, and that's typically why I play games. It's very enjoyable for me to learn about how these fun games interact. But all in all, yes, I can understand how someone playing ranked all day, every day would reach kind of like a point of pointlessness. So there's that. And, to improve this, they talked about doing some things like increasing the max character level to 60, so maybe we'll see some new rewards there. And they are allowing you to gain experience through every play mode rather than being restricted to a few, which I feel is very important. And the main one was that they are giving you experience when you play people on your friends list, so when you're not playing like ranked or anything like that, which, yeah, is probably abusable, but let's be realistic. It's quite important that you feel that you're gaining something when you're playing your friends, because ultimately, that's what a lot of people are going to do. And the other part that they mention is in regard to Arena rewards. They want to set the guarantee gold refund down from the existing 7 wins down to 5, which I think is a huge deal. I mean, not getting 5 wins in Arena for me is quite a rarity. I mean, yes, I get 5 sometimes, I get 6 sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I even get 3 or 4, but 3 or 4, that happens maybe like once every 3 or 4 days, I think. I mean, yeah, every now and then I get unlucky, but I feel that with the Arena structure that they plan to introduce, you are likely to be able to play Arena if you're, even moderately good at the game, pretty much all the time without having putting money into the game, which I think is going to be really important. And I think this is the right idea, though originally I feel they didn't believe quite as many people will be interested in this type of game. Now that they realize its potential, they can possibly, lower the profit limits maybe a little bit. So I'm hoping that's what's going down, and I'm pretty excited to play the game once the new changes are introduced. Now today's a Monday. Typically patches happen on a Tuesday. Typically they have some prior notice, especially if it's the day after, if it's going to be the next day. But because this is a beta client, you never know. Maybe the patch is tomorrow, though unlikely, and probably next week. So we'll see. I'll update you guys then to see exactly what changed, because I'm sure that will be another very interesting occasion. So hope you guys are excited as I am about the new changes. I'll see you guys tomorrow.